Assembly Hall in Bloomington, Indiana, and revenge is in the air as the number 13 team in the country, Indiana Hoosiers, welcoming the number 3 ranked North Carolina Tar Heels. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Ben Wittenstein, and next to me is Josh Eastern, and we're getting ready for one of the biggest games in Bloomington in the last 5 years. Josh, you can hear it in the air. This crowd is very excited. Indiana has the ball and a chance to extend their lead. Hartman on the right wing, drives in, stops, kicks, back out to Farrell, top side, 20 the shot clock, 1:20 on the game clock. Yogi Farrell yelling out instructions. Big possession here for Indiana. Johnson with it at the top of the key, 10 on the shot clock. Johnson looks inside, doesn't pull the trigger, crosses over, gets a screen from Bryant, goes right, looks inside, left wing Anunoby, dumps it down to Bryant, but it's kicked, and it's stolen by Dorsey, and Minnesota comes up with it. With 60 seconds left to go in this game, Minnesota has the ball, and they're down 1. 68-67. Mason slides over to the right wing, going against Hartman, makes a move, drives, kicks, Dorsey back topside. 15 to go on the shot clock. Dorsey with the ball in the left wing, crosses over on Johnson, goes left, stops at the elbow, tries to kick it back out to Mason with 8 on the shot clock. 40 on the game clock, Mason going against Hartman, pulls up, long 3, way off the mark, and Anunoby comes up with the rebound. 33 on the game clock, 29 seconds on the shot clock, but a 3-second disparity. Yogi drives under the back to get Bryant, who finishes with the dunk. Thomas Bryant, nice position, and good offensive awareness by Yogi Farrell. The junior Florida native, Joel Berry, inbounds the ball, gets it out to Nate Britt, back to Berry on the right wing. He's met by Josh Newkirk. We're about 50 seconds into this game, Indiana with a 2-0 lead. It's going to be Britt on the drive, float in the lane, off the back of the rim, and it's brought in by Robert Johnson with the rebound. Johnson brings it across the timeline, met by Josh Jackson. Dribble handoff, Anunoby, top of the key to Blackman. He drives and kicks. Robert Johnson sets up for 3, hits it. And it's 5-0 Indiana, up 5 early on. 18:50 left to go in this first half. IU with the 5-0 lead. UNC with the ball. Jackson with it. Circles to his right. Dives in the lane. Puts it up with the right hand. And that one's good. Athletic shot by Justin Jackson, the junior.
That's what he can bring. He brings a really big athleticism for this North Carolina team. Look for him to make a lot of shots like that one.
Jackson has scored in double figures every game he's played this year. Blackman with the ball on the right wing for 3, and he hits it.
This is the start Indiana wants. Hit your shots early. Get into your rhythm.
So now we have 2 3-pointers in a row for Indiana. 8-2, they have the 5-point lead. 8:20 left to go in the first half. Nate Britt, left wing 3, lets it fly. That's no good. Ball careened and ends up in the hands of Robert Johnson. Indiana with the ball, the 8-2 lead, approaching 18 minutes left to go. Johnson on the drive, kicks it right. Josh Newkirk, right corner 3. And that one bounces off the rim and into the hands of Isaiah Hicks, and it's brought out by Joel Berry coming up the right side, trying to go coast to coast over Anunoby. Layup is no good. The ball's tipped around and ends up back in the hands of Berry, who lets a 3 fly from the right corner. That one's no good, and Robert Johnson gets his 2nd rebound of the night.
This pace is really off the charts right now. Only 1 stoppage here in the first 2:15.
Hoosiers with the 8-2 lead, 17:40 left to go in the first half. Josh Newkirk calling out plays, the redshirt junior. Hands it off to Blackman at the top of the key. Gives it up on the left wing, Thomas Bryant. 10 to shoot now. Josh Newkirk, top of the key, gets the screen from Bryant, goes left, stutter step, drives in and tries to put it up over Joel Berry, but it's blocked away by Isaiah Hicks out of bounds. It's going to remain with Indiana with 5 to shoot. So it's going to be UNC with the ball. Indiana has the 57-48-point lead. 8.5 left to go in the game. Jackson down low to Hicks, puts up a right-handed floater in the lane. That one's no good. And it's brought in by Thomas Bryant, and here comes Josh Newkirk up the left side. Hands off to Blackman, top of the key. Blackman on the drive, stops, kicks. Anunoby lets a 3 fly. That one's good. OG Anunoby now with 14 points and extends Indiana's lead to 60-48. Jackson on the other end tries to answer the 3, a little bit too short, and James Blackman there corrals the rebound.
Got to push right now if you're James Blackman. Got numbers.
Blackman 3 from the right wing, off to the left. Bryant there corrals the rebound under the basket, tries to go up, blocked away by Kenny Williams, and the ball's in the paint. There's a scrum for it. The referees blow the whistle, and it's going to be a jump ball. And this time, it's going Indiana's way. Berry with the ball, dribble, handoff. Marcus Page, left wing 3. That rattles in. Wow. Marcus Page with a hand in his face. 6, a difficult 3-point shot. 11-8, UNC with the lead. Farrell gets it poked away and stolen by Joel Berry, who's going to take it all away, but he mishandles it, and he's going to grab it on the baseline, and he's going to have to reset the offense to Page, right wing 3. That's good. Marcus Page, the 6'2 senior from Marion, Iowa, has been struggling all year with that 3-point shot. Finally finally been able to find it in the Sweet 16. The last 2 shots have come from him from the perimeter. It's now 14-8. 15 minutes left to go. UNC with the lead in the first half. 23-15, 11 minutes left to go in the first half. Bielfeldt with the ball for Indiana. Top of the key, gives it to Zeisloff on the left wing. Gets a screen from Bielfeldt, goes right, looks inside. Decides to go right wing to Hartman. Fans it to Anunoby in the right corner. Back to Hartman on the right wing. Hartman tries to drive in against Jackson. Stops, fades, fires, rattles in. Nice shot by Colin Hartman on the left side.
Yeah, Colin Hartman bringing out his inner Dirk Nowitzki. Really tough shot there.
23-17, Indiana trying to creep back into it. Page with the ball, top of the key, makes a nice move on Morgan, stops to the free throw line, pops and scores. 9-10 left to go. Iowa with the ball, they have the 2-point lead. Clemens with it, top of the key, fans it left for Gazelle, pump fake, drives, elbow jumper, a bit off, an air ball in fact, and Hartman comes up with it for Indiana, and here's the Hoosiers in transition. Hartman stops to the right wing, gets it down to Bielfeldt, going to work, floater with the left hand is good. Max Bielfeldt turns and kisses it off the glass.
That's Bielfeldt finessing in the post. That's a sweet left baby hook.
Iowa in transition, Clemens in the paint, stopped and has to bring it back out. We've got a tie ball game, 60-60. 8.5 left to go in this game. Fans are loud, praying on for this Hoosier defense. Gazelle with on the left wing, going against Diego, dribbling with the right hand. Goes right, finds Woodbury, nice pass. Woodbury goes up, blocked, but Uthoff is there to put it back, misses the dunk. His put back again is blocked by Hartman, but this time the referees blow a whistle and call a foul. 48-39, Indiana with a 9-point lead. Thomas Bryant gets the inbound on the left wing. Dribble handoff goes to Newkirk, circles left, dives in, gets it under the basket to Morgan, who finishes with the right hand, kisses it off the glass.
It was a good pass by Newkirk there.
Ball movement getting a bit better for Indiana as the game moves on. As Hawkins with the ball for the Flying Dutchman, gets it to the right elbow for Blackledge, swings it to the right, and that's a 3 from Carlson, and he hits it. 50-42, an 8-point lead now for Indiana. Hope trying to crawl back into this one with 16.5 left to go in the game. Newkirk with the ball on the right wing, gets it back up top to Anunoby, swings it left, Blackman. Blackman being met by Carlson, gets a Bryant screen, goes right, top of the key, crosses over, swings it to the right corner, Anunoby. He drives baseline, tries to put it up, and it's going to be called for a charge. Anunoby went up a little bit aggressively, and Stivey was right there to take a nice charge just outside of the circle.
IU is going to realize these Hope players, they are tough. They're going to sit there, they're going to take charges, they're going to dive on loose balls, and they're going to stay in this game, I think.
50-42. Hope trying to cut into this 8-point lead that Indiana has right now with 16-15 left to go in the game. Hawkins bringing the ball across the timeline, guarded tightly by Newkirk. Moves himself over to the left wing. Waves off a screen, goes right now at the top of the key. Swings it left. Blackledge, 3 from the left wing. Rattles out, and it's rebounded by James Blackman Jr. Indiana now in transition. Blackman with the ball. Crosses over in the lane, through traffic. Puts it up with the right hand, and that's good off the glass.
Good coast-to-coast take there by Blackman.
10-point lead now for Indiana. 15:50 left to go in the game. Hawkins with the ball, being met again by Josh Newkirk. Top of the key, fans it left. Blackledge on the left wing. Swings it back to Hawkins right wing. Double team, back up top. Ray lets a 3 fly. That's a bit too hard off the back of the rim, and that's rebounded by Thomas Bryant, who gets a nice outlet pass. Josh Newkirk pump fakes, drives, and he's going to circle back. Kicks to Robert Johnson, the left wing. He drives and kicks, and now Anunoby for 3, and that one rattles out, and it's going to be belong back to Hope College. So it's still a 10-point lead for Indiana, 52-42, but Indiana getting some nice shots here. Inside, Stivey puts it up, but there's going to be a whistle, and it's going to be off the ball foul. Looks like it's going to be on OG Anunoby before the shot, and it's going to be on the ground. But that brings us under 16 minutes, and Indiana with the 10-point lead. We're going to take a media timeout, 52-42. Hoosiers up 10. You're listening to IU Basketball on WIUX.